Hello and welcome to another installment of my War Thunder series. I'm your host Hellfox, and today we are taking a look at the brand new Pve mode Gaijin is currently testing. This Pve mode currently has 3 missions, which can only be played in arcade mode. You will be given a tank that is specific to the mission, but be careful because you cannot respawn in this mode. Dead is dead. However, you're not alone, and you currently can't lose any silver lines or anything. The missions require for human players who are put against a variety of AI vehicles. Among these are various tanks, but also anti-air guns. I have tested the first mission, which is on the Eastern Front in 1941. The map should be well known to anyone who has played ground battles a few times, so no news here. What is new, however, is that the map boundaries get bigger and bigger the more progress you make during the mission. In this example, we were tasked with clearing the outskirts of the city. Once we did that and captured the A point, the map boundaries were extended and we had to clear the inner city of enemy tanks and AT guns. These always start at the same position, so the more you play the mission, the more familiar you will get with dangerous and safe locations. We figured out that going around the lake side of the city is a good way to avoid the AI's heavy tanks, which you should definitely not attack head on. Better flank them and take them out from behind. As they are driving in a straight line, once you destroyed the tank, at the end of the line, the wreckage will be an obstacle for the other AI tanks, as they are lazy and don't really turn their vehicles. They just try to swivel their gun towards you, which takes about a year and a half. Once we cleared the inner city, we were down to just 2 tanks when phase 3 started. And basically, you just get flooded by hordes of AI tanks. Your objective is to defend the area around the new A point. I've tried this mission a few times, I think 5 times. So far, we never had more than 2 tanks left at the end. And I can tell you, with just 2 tanks, it's not easy to defend the city. You have to be fast at aiming and firing, and always keep an eye on the minimap, or the AI tanks will end up capturing the city whilst you are outside shooting at their robotic friends, which is exactly what happened to us in this round. So what are my thoughts on the new Pve mode they are giving us to test? First of all, I have to say that I really like the idea of a new Pve mode, which is more story driven than the usual get flooded by hordes of AI tanks. It gives Gaijin the opportunity to make War Thunder more than just a vehicle simulator. They can now tie those historic vehicles to the history they were used in. I love history, granted. I'm German and my grandfather used to serve as a tank commander in World War II, so I'm a little biased here. But wouldn't it be cool to offer people a chance to learn about historic events in the Second World War by playing them themselves? I would love to have a little backstory in the mission briefings, telling me the what, where, when and why, showing me where my little tank is in the big picture of war, how it got here and why my mission is important. I also like the idea of having an alternative to the usual PvP games. Yes, there is a Pve mode already, but let's be honest, it has very little substance, as you just take out wave after wave of enemy tanks. It gives you no context. You know what you have to do, but you don't know why you have to do it. There's no bigger picture here. If implemented properly, the new story-driven Pve mode could be a real joy. Another aspect is that you are likely to find new comrades in this mode. This actually happened to me in my second round. One guy on my team was communicating really well and took care of his team, so I asked him if he wanted to play another round. He agreed, added me to his squad, and we played another 3 rounds together. And I do want to stress that this mode gets a lot easier if you play as a squad of 4. Not only can you repair each other, which is incredibly important due to the dead is dead rule, but you also communicate much better with each other. I'll link my video on good team play in the end card in case you would like to learn more about this fundamental aspect of success. Naturally, there are not just positive aspects about the new mode. As you might have guessed, the AI is still a little wonky. If you shoot at the last tank in a row of AI tanks, his mates don't try to find cover or do anything other than swinging their main gun around to shoot at you. This makes picking them off in narrow streets easier than invading France. Sorry, I just had to. There may also be the issue of AT guns sniping you across the entire map, as it happened in the World War mode. However, it has not happened to me so far in this new PvE mode, so I can't judge that. Last but not least, it can be a bit of a drag trying to find that one AI unit you still have to destroy to move on to the next stage. If you are unlucky, you spend 10 minutes roaming around town, and once you finally find it, it shoots you. I'm speaking from experience here. But don't be put down by these issues. In my opinion, the positive aspects outweigh the negative ones by far. I've asked my team members in every round how they like the new mode, and they all gave positive replies. This mode teaches you to go in careful, aim properly, and don't get stressed out when you're put under pressure. I especially like the fact that you don't lose anything if you fail. I'm sure Gaijin will change this if this mode gets implemented, but on the other hand, you'll be able to win stuff as well. This mode may not be something for everyone. I can imagine the hardcore guys who have been playing this game for years and years, who know every vehicle stat by heart and don't go out of the battle with less than 20 kills. They won't be that much into this new mode. Perhaps they might use it as a warm-up before engaging in PvP combat, but for everyone who wants to have a nice evening with their friends, doing missions together, failing, laughing, and eventually winning, this is exactly the right mode. I hope you were able to take something from my review and give the new mode a try. The testing phase is still going on for a few days, but you never know when Gaijin decides to stop it. So better give it a shot now. As we are on YouTube and my channel is brand new, I'd be happy if you would give this video a like, subscribe to the channel for more content like this, and do tell me in the comments below what your opinion on the new PvE mode is. Is it something they should implement in the game, or is this of no interest to you? Thank you so much for your time, have a great day, and I shall see you on the battlefield. Bye bye.